Hi, we're Mike and Nancy, and welcome to Living Phase 2.
In this video, we're going to talk about a recent trip that we took to the Excellence El Carmen all-inclusive resort in the Dominican Republic. We're going to show you the grounds, we're going to show you the beach, we're going to show you kind of a general overview of the lobby in this one. In part 2, we're going to talk about the room that we stayed in, the food and the amenities at the resort. And then in part 3, yes, it's a 3-part video, we're going to give our overall impressions of the resort, a review, and honestly, a huge warning of something that happened to us that almost ruined our whole vacation. So we hope you enjoy this video, and welcome to Living Phase 2. Welcome to the Excellence El Carmen. I always think this hotel has such a majestic entrance with the automatic doors and the lobby.
It is. The lobby is beautiful. It's so vast and expansive and just fresh. Here we are walking towards the grand staircase, which is going to look down upon the Grand Martini Bar straight ahead. You'll see it in just a moment.
And on your right, the windows on your right is actually the Excellence Club bar, and then you go through there as well to go to Magna, the exclusive restaurant for the Excellence Club. Great bar in there.
And those windows on the left are the spa and the exercise room.
So let's go ahead and go to the lower level right below us. We'll show you what's down there, and that's mostly shopping down in that area.
The first shop that you see here is a little sundry shop. It's going to contain a few souvenirs and things that you might have forgotten from home or that you need more of, like sunscreen or Tylenol.
And the next one is a Dominican chocolate shop. So you can come get small craft-made chocolates here.
I enjoyed poking around in there just a little bit. I didn't get anything, but oh my goodness, it smelled good.
And the next is a jewelry shop, which normally they sell the...
There's an exclusive gem to the Dominican Republic called the Larimar. It's a beautiful turquoise shop that's sold only in the Dominican Republic.
Turquoise gem.
Yeah. Turquoise gem, excuse me.
And next is the obligatory cigar shop. You are in the Dominican Republic, so if you want a really good cigar, you can get one here. A little pricey, but you know, if you're looking to have a Dominican cigar in the Dominican.
I don't smoke cigars.
Oh. So
another sundry shop here.
Well, real quick while we're showing you this sundry shop, we always do like to remind you to subscribe and like this video if it was helpful, and turn on notifications. That really helps our channel. So please subscribe to Living Phase 2. And again, this is a second gift shop. It has a few more snacks, things of this nature. But let's go ahead and show you the grounds. Let's get out of the main building and talk about the grounds. Here's a map of the Excellence El Carmen. On the right or to the east, you can see the building 3, 5, 7, and 9 are the Excellence Club buildings. The non-Excellence Club buildings are to the left of that. And then you have a set of buildings 10, 11, etc. Up to the west of the main building. And we'll actually take you on a walk and show you what it looks like up there.
Okay, here we're looking towards the beach. On the right side is building 6. This was our building. We had a swim up room where this is a swim up pool where you could go right up to your room, and we will be showing you our room in just a moment.
And it's probably a good point. We did stay in the Excellence, or we had an Excellence room, but they were actually full. And so they overflowed us into building 6. It's something to really watch for. I would say that's one of those tips is to know your Excellence buildings. Now they upgraded the liquor and they did the things like that in the mini bar, but and the rooms are the same size whether you're in an Excellence building or another, but that's something to watch.
Here we're coming up upon our room. Ours is at the end, which is one tip we have for you is if you have a swim up room, we recommend that you get a room at the end rather than in the middle of the pool. You just get a little more privacy that way.
Yeah, I always like having them on the end. It makes it, I always feel like you say a little more exclusive, a little more reclusive.
Exclusive.
So now this is looking at the beach, and if we turn around, you'll see the very end of building 6 here. One thing I think this shot really shows you, this is about 10, 11 in the morning. This resort was about 80% full when we were there, and there's nobody around. You can see these shots as we're walking through. We never felt crowded.
No, here we are, we're walking. We're at the west end of the resort right now, and there's this beautiful lagoon area. The one thing that I was so impressed with this resort was the landscaping was it was spot on. It was so well manicured and maintained. And they were out there working on it every day to keep it up. But this area is beautiful. There were storks and flamingos, and talk about tranquil. Just a beautiful place to walk and relax.
Yeah, they certainly work hard. I don't know how they could do any better with the grounds, but they were gorgeous.
Just unbelievable.
Let's look next at a few overview shots. And so this next picture that you see, was actually taken from the spa on the upper level. You can see the mountains in the background and a little bit higher overview of the resort itself. This is the central green space, as you call it, between buildings. Again, beautiful landscaping, and this is a shot from the beach looking back at the beachfront private pool rooms. And looking back from on top of the lobster house to the main green space. And a little shot of the main pool there and that main green space, and that's actually building 5. And this gives you a little overview of the main pool. You can see a few of these next shots of the main pool. Again, this is a little earlier in the morning. Most people maybe go to the beach and then go to the pool, but not crowded at all.
They had a secondary pool right behind the main pool that they do exercise classes and dance parties, fun things there. This is the main pool that you're looking at with the swim up bar.
And that's Kenny. He was our bartender for the week there at the swim up bar. Took great care of us, did a really good job, and always remembered our name.
He did.
So this is just after lunch. We're actually having lunch at the Italian restaurant here, and you can see the pool's a little busier. But not crazy. That's that secondary pool Nancy mentioned where they do fun activities.
I think people have a tendency to go to the beach earlier in the day and then migrate to the pool as after lunch as the day progresses.
Right. It does get a little busier as the day goes on. Speaking of the beach, let's go ahead and show you a full overview of the beach from north to south.
Beach was just beautiful, just moderately windy. The big hut that you see right by the beach is Las Olas. That's an open air restaurant you could go
Which we'll talk about the food a little bit more in part 2 in the next video. But again, the grounds, the beach, you just can't beat it. It was just wonderful. There's a shot of Las Olas where you can go, wear your throw a beach cover up on, and you can go get your beach food. And that's the bar attached to Las Olas. One thing they did not have a shortage of was bars.
No, they did not.
You didn't have to go very far. This is the main beach. So you can see, again, about 10 in the morning, not super busy. This was the where you could get a massage on the beach for the spa.
We're moving into the Excellence Club area at this point.
Yeah, this is the North Excellence Club. There's one on the north and one on the south side of the beach. And they took really good care of us. This was Sylvester, our attendant for the week, and he checks your ID to make sure. They only really do it the first day, and then they know you immediately, and you just can utilize that section of the beach.
He'd get us set up every day. He knew our favorite spot, and we would usually choose one of those beds because they had shades that you could roll down. So as the sun was beating down, you could roll a shade down and keep from getting a sunburn.
Yep, and here's the beach. We see a lot of questions about seaweed, and you can see there's not a ton of it. In this next picture you can see a little bit of seaweed, but this wasn't in front of our resort. In front of our resort we never had a problem. They would clean it up each morning, but this was way down the beach. We took about a 2-mile walk, and speaking of that, we will go ahead and finish up the pictures at least with a couple of nighttime sunset shots. Just gorgeous.
Beautiful. Thank you, friends, for watching. We appreciate you being here. Please stay tuned for our next video where we'll be talking about the food, the amenities, and our room.